You know how with the Puerto Rico, you can literally just throw money at it. You can just throw doubloons at it, and like 50,000 doubloons, boom, you have it. So they bring out this Italian fancy captain pants, you know, and there's like a mission and a chain and things that you do for it. I'm surprised there isn't just a, oh, there's a captain? Okay, great. Where is he? Okay, I have to spend money for it? Fine, here's 1,000 doubloons. I was quite happy to pay 5,000 doubloons for that captain. Not that, it's just an arbitrary number in the top right of my port. I'm just like, I want that? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Bye, done. If there's a time investment campaign for it, sure, great. But in this particular instance, I just want that Italian captain. I'm a whale. I want whale things. Give me it now. And it's just a time barrier. You know? But not an unreasonable time barrier. Because I'd be like, the Puerto Rico's ridiculous. But, you know, I'm getting it. What's the secondary range on this thing? 4.6 on the AA. 6.3. Okay. Oh, we're going to the right? Okay, we're going to the right. Probably gonna tweak away ever so slightly here. Stormy, if you still have codes, it's no reason not to hand them out. We have tons of them. They might as well just be distributed. Oh, I wonder what the flight time of these ships are. Well, that didn't help as much as I thought it would. Weird ass shells. Color. Oh, hit him. Oh, well, yeah, sure. Thank you for those. I guess. That's actually doing reasonable damage. The accuracy of the shot, look at that, it's actually reasonable tight spread. 14,000 damage? It's like just like a big HE equivalent sappy superstructure shot or what? I mean, it felt good. I mean, look at the tightness. It's basically forming line there. 9th? Jeez, oh wow. That's some serious stuff. Oh. Sport plane's gone. That's a shame. Unsaturated modules? Yeah, that is true. Sport plane was really handy. Is this thing supposed to go like a million miles an hour and then pop smoke and then still shoot at people? Over the shit. Okay, 17-1, 17-1. Is it turning away? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I haven't played for essentially 6 months. There were a few little bits in here, and I was at Wargaming's offices in Prague in July to cast Shipstorm. But otherwise, that was it. And it was cool. I don't think I've ever talked about going to Wargaming at Prague, but it was actually really enjoyable because I was traveling in Europe with Evie and my girlfriend, and we had driven to Poland and driven, I know, right, in our car. And it was at that time that we're looking, they had offered to give me a flight from Scotland to Prague in Czech Republic to cast the Shipstorm. And I was like, hey guys, like I'm literally like 4 hours drive away from you, maybe less at that time of period. Why don't you give me a place to stay instead? You're like, oh, they're going to do that anyway, but it's like, instead of giving me a place to stay there for like a night or two, why don't you up that, give me a place to stay for 3 people, me, my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's friend, who was coming back to Scotland with us. And could you also make sure that it's dog friendly? You know, will they allow a dog? And then we'll come to Prague. And they're like, yeah, sure. So Wargaming changed it. So they didn't pay for the flight, but they paid for extra accommodation instead. And then, so we got like a nice 2-ish bedroom little apartment type place for 2 nights where Evie was welcome in the middle of Prague next to Wargaming's offices, about 5-10 minutes a walk away. Probably just 5 minutes walk away. And that was cool. And then the first night when we got there, they took us out to a meal where it was like this pork on a bone type thing. Oh, amazing! And it was outside of the tourist area, so it was really, really good. Oh, the enemy team's just collapsing. So that was cool. And then the following day, which was the stream day, you know, we did a kind of a pre-check and everything, and then we went out for curry for lunch. So before Shipstorm happened, the finale in June, we went out for like the most amazing curry place, and it was totally empty because it was only like, I don't know, noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there was me, and I think it was Chrysanthemum, and there was maybe at some point there was Mr. Conway, and then there's also their boss, I forget his name, Droid or Royd or something. I never actually catch his real name, as it were. But we chatted a lot because I had gone in April. I had gone to TwitchCon, and I bumped into him in the staircase to heaven, which is the upper bit for the partners only section. And I had bumped into the Wargaming guys, and I spoke to him in detail, and we sat down and we had a chat about where things were and the rework and all that type of stuff. And it was a really good conversation. So I bumped into him again at the curry on the game day, and so that was pretty sweet. That was a Sunday, I think. And so that's the second meal they'd paid for. And then after the event had ended, we went out for drinks, and we did, greet some people, and then it was the drinks was basically me, my girlfriend, and the friend, and then it was our co-caster and his wife, and then it was the community guys, and this was all on Wargaming's tab, by the way. They had paid for our accommodation, they had paid for the other guys' flights, they had paid for the food and the drinks, all for us to come out and cast. And this is probably the case for everyone that goes out, that gets asked to cast. They get this kind of pampered treatment. We got to see their offices. It wasn't anything particularly super oppressive because it's like more of a administration office rather than a development one. But it was cool. It was like, yeah, this is quite nice. We had a little casting room, and then after the curry, we sat down, we went in, and then we actually did our business. The reason we were there, we casted it. I thought it went quite well. Oh wait, I have a smoke thing. Alright, let's try this out. Oh, this is cool. How long does this last? 15 seconds. I like how you can run for the island cover. It's really sweet. Yeah, I got a free t-shirt. I got a World of Warships t-shirt or something, but it was all branded World of Tanks. So it was one of their early models that they don't hand out to anyone because it makes no sense. That was our free merch. You're not going to torp me because I'm going to get towards the island. Do you mind? Yeah, I don't think so. It's really dangerous. I'm trying to turn him. The risk is that Yoshino catches me on the broadside. His gun's looking shit right on me. Let's dance. Okay, good. Let's get myself away from broadside on the. Oh no, we won the game. I was having so much fun, man. That's actually really enjoyable. The Italian run while you're smoking is cool because the similar ship that had that was the Perth from the the Australian line. That was pretty sweet because you could smoke and then you could quarter speed crawl within other detection, but it was at quarter speed. I like the full speed kind of smoke run and gunning.